Right, check, alright. Seems like it's working. Okay. So, welcome back everybody. It's been a long time. I didn't do a stream. I've been on a vacation. I took 3 weeks of vacation. I'm one of the lucky one that's been able to take vacation and take much vacation. So I guess I have a good job and I have a good boss. But yeah, what's good for me, and now I'm really pumped up to get back to work. So let's do it now. Okay. So here's the thing. Frankly, I don't know what I'm gonna start doing today. So that's the thing. So I need to think on what's gonna be my next step for this project. So the last stream we did, we ended tweaking the what I call the game feel of the combat, meaning it's all about the how the combats feel. Is it reactive? Is the character doing the what it is intended, and these kind of things. So I feel like we are we can start a new chapter for the project. What I mean by that is a new chapter. So what I mean by that is so what should we do next? So I have a solid base. I think I have a solid base. So I have a concept for the combat. I have a game design that is just the basics of the game design that is done. So I kind of know what kind of game I want to do. That's good. So now the question is, where do I want to push the game? I feel like I still want to keep working on the combat. It feels like it's gonna be my main area for the game. So it's gonna be the main things I want to really nail for the game, because it's gonna be the hearts of the game. What I could do also would be to work on the everything that is more on the guest house side, so which is the in-between mission, where you go back to a hub and you have some mini games like cooking, bargaining, shopping, cultivating stuff, so this kind of thing. So that could be also something to start working on, because this one I don't have much. I didn't do much for now, but that could be something too. There is the everything that is the environment, so trying to find a art direction for the environment. So how do I want the environment to look like? How do I want my level to look like? So that could be also something else that's I could work on. So the thing is, for the environment, something is I think is a bit tricky for me for the environment, is that I feel like it's gonna be pretty dependent on the Unreal Engine 5. I know that at some point I want to make the jump to Unreal Engine 5, and I feel like it's gonna be I think like the workflow is gonna change the most for the environment with UE5. So that's why so far I've been waiting to the moment where I'm gonna be able to work with UE5. And like I said, I wanted to wait to have a stable version of UE5 before making the jump, because I didn't want it to play too much with any early bugs and stuff like this. And the thing is, it seems like we are pretty close to have a release for the UE5. Yes. In the last weeks I saw that we got a new preview 2, and I tried to test it a little bit, and it seems like it's really stable actually. So might be the right time to make the jump to UE5. Might be a good moment for that. So yeah, so that's what I did. So I tried to convert my project to and make a conversion to the project to UE5, and so that's what I did yesterday. So everything seems to be going pretty smoothly so far. I was able to open my project and run the project without too much hiccups on another computer that was more powerful than this one. But now I need to check if everything is going fine on this computer, and if it is, maybe today is gonna be the day where I'm gonna make the jump to UE5. So let me check this. So let me go into my Dropbox menu. Where it is there. So that's the thing. Yeah, I forgot to download them. Alright, so I'm gonna have to make it local. So it's gonna take a little bit of time. Yeah, it's gonna take a lot of time actually. Alright. So yeah, it's saying 38 minutes, but I don't believe him. I think it's gonna be more than that. So yeah, I suspect that today is gonna be a pretty slow day. It's gonna be kind of an introduction day, since it's been a while. I didn't work on this project since I've been away from a computer, which has been nice. But yeah, it's probably gonna take me a little bit of time to get back, into the project. So that's maybe a good thing that I'm taking it progressively into the project. So yeah, so that's the thing. So I think I am at a point right now that's where I should maybe start to spend a little bit of time to organize myself. I feel like so far it has been fun. I've been doing a lot of concepting and some funny stuff and on, but it seems like I might need to try to keep a little bit more track of what my goals and what I need to do, and what's it's gonna be planned ahead. I don't want to go too much into deep organization, because that's not how I want to work on this project. I want to keep it fun. I want to keep it kind of loose. I am okay to have a little bit of chaos in this project, because I find chaos fun. Hey Podabots, how you doing? Good to see you, man. How was the time off? Really good, man. It was really good. It's been a long time. I didn't see my family, so that was a good one. It's been two years and a half that I didn't saw my family, so it was much needed. Felt good, But yeah. So what I want to do right now is maybe try to create a board on Trello. Let me see. Oh, I need to sign up. And we're gonna create a board, and it's gonna be used to and I'm gonna think a little bit of what I want to do in the next month. Let's say what I want to do in 2021. You look refreshed. Thank you very much. I bet I am. Or maybe it's because I changed the objective of my photo. Of my camera. No, it's not because of that. It's because I'm refreshed. It can't be because of my camera, right? Alright, so whoop. And I have a little bit sensitive information there. Did you get the bob wig yet? I did at some point, but wait a minute. Wait a minute, because I think you're gonna be surprised, actually. What the fuck? No, it's not working. Damn, so it's not gonna be for today. But I swear that's I'm gonna have the bob wig. Yeah, I swear I'm gonna have the bob wig, but it's not gonna be for today. Today it seems like it's not working for some reason. It's sad. Why don't you want to work? That's alright, that's too bad. Unless is it better? Ooh. Yeah. That's not what. Nope. Nope. Please nope. Give me something else. Yeah. No, that's not really. You see that we are almost there, right? Ish. Ish. Yeah, alright. Ish. Nope. Damn, there is no fine face. Alright, so let's go with this one, I guess. So here you go. You got your Bob Ross, right? Hello. Let me show you my little secret, my little place. Alright, enough of that. Because if I'm using too much of this, we're gonna lose the, you know, yeah, the element of surprise, right? Alright, so let's go back to something a little bit more classy, which is just my face. Oops. Oh man, did I break everything? Damn, Bob Ross break everything. What did you do, Bob? What did you do? You broke all my setup. That's unfortunate. And here we go. I'm back. Ew. Okay, alright. Oh man. Yeah, it seems like there is a large collection of filters, so I'm guessing that we're gonna have some fun for the next couple of months, right? I think we're gonna do. Damn. Sometimes it's so hard to think in English for me. I wish that everybody could speak French, could understand French, so that I could speak in French. It's so hard to make some joke in English, you know. You got your brain that's trying to walk double shift. He's trying to make the joke in your head and then trying to translate it in English. I mean, I'm refreshed, but not refreshed enough to be like this, right? All right, okay. So let's go back to work. We need to be serious. We need to be focused on our work. So that's my trader board for now. So it's just a couple of how should I call that? Cards? I think it's called cards. So yeah. So in February we improved the camera behavior, we made a spirit physics, we made some spirit animation, we refined a little bit the combat system, we refined the spirit shader, and we fixed some spirit physics collision. And I put in March 2022, I wanted to make a script to modify the script that generate the ring in Blender so that it's keeping the armature collections. That's one thing. And I also wanted to make the combo interaction and some refinement. So adding the interaction during the combo and refining the combo. What I mean by that is everything that is in between the main character and the spirit. Over 30 years ago, I learned French, don't remember much, if any. Yeah. But 30 years ago, that's a long time ago, right? I don't blame you. But the French is so weird anyway. Even for me, I can see how weird French it is. So yeah, for a foreigner trying to speak French, trying to learn French, must be really weird. I don't know why we are doing this. There is couple, like, just counting in French is so weird. 92, for example. It's like if I was translating if I was translating word by word in English, it would be 42012 just for saying 92. That doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense. Right. Oh, you can do number. See? That's pretty good. I'm already impressed. Alright, so what do I want to do next? So I'm gonna do another list that I'm gonna call later. So I know that later I want to do let's call this the guest house gameplay. Yeah, it's pretty broad, but for now it's all I need. Hey Marquis Burt, how you doing, man? And there is yourself too. Welcome back, hope you enjoyed your vacation. I enjoyed it very much, thank you, man. Au 92, ensuite on dit 92, ce qui est bien plus logique, et je suis entièrement d'accord avec toi. Je pense que vous avez pris la voie logique, et nous on s'est dit c'est beaucoup trop simple. On va faire quelque chose de beaucoup plus compliqué. J'ai l'impression que quand on a fait le langage français, on s'est dit, on l'a fait de telle sorte que on voulait pas que les étrangers apprennent notre langue. Je crois qu'on l'a fait de cette façon-là. Là. On s'est dit, non, attends, on va vraiment les faire chier. On va les empêcher de compter correctement. Là. On va mettre des 92, des 70, tu sais, des trucs qui ont aucun rapport, qui veulent rien dire. Puis vous avez été beaucoup plus logique là-dessus. là-dessus, je pense que c'est vous qui avez raison. Alright, so I said that's the we got the guest house gameplay. I also want to do the environment. Let's call this art direction for now. That could be good. What should I do for the game? Par contre, on dit 80, ce qui craint à l'infini. Les Vaudois disent 80. Ah, comme les Belges en fait. En fait, c'est. Ah, ok, donc vous dites 80, mais 90. Ok, donc vous. Ah, mais c'est vraiment les Suisses, hein. C'est la neutralité entre les Belges et les Français. Vous avez choisi vraiment le milieu, quoi. C'est ça le truc, hein. So what should we? So what do I want to do next? So there is this. I should okay, so when I say combo enter, yeah, I also want to maybe try to clean up the combat blueprint, or at least try to clean up, because it starts to become a little bit overcomplicated, I would say, and it's starting to be a little bit tricky for me to tweak it. Start to be lost in the blueprint when I'm trying to work in it. So might be something to do too. Yeah, in the long term, long term goal, I want to refine the main character. The main character has been done kind of quick, I would say. So there is a lot of things that can be optimized and made better, but I don't want to do that now. It doesn't make it's not. I'm not at a step where I want to start optimizing stuff. For now, I just want to keep adding stuff and test stuff before spending time to refine it. So let's go with refine and optimize the main character. Yeah, for example, I don't like the head of the main character. Still, it feels like I went a little bit too quick on the head, and the face is not really good looking, but I don't need it to stop to keep working on the main game anyway, so it can wait. So what do I want to do next? Because all of this, the main goal for me is to do what we call a vertical slice. No, it's not even a vertical slice, it's actually do I want to make a vertical slice for this game? What is a vertical slice? A vertical slice is just that you're taking a small portion of the game. You're making a slice in your game. So you, like, for example, taking a 10-minute gameplay session, and you're just working on this, and you try to polish this as much as you can, and it's gonna be useful because it's gonna set up the what are your goals and what is the quality you're trying to reach. So and then when you're reaching a good vertical slice, you're trying to build everything around, and and then adding content in the game. But the main purpose of a vertical slice is to have a good understanding on what is the quality bar you are trying to reach. Have you already created level maps? Nope, that's the thing. It's the environment art direction, and that's what I was saying. It's the I feel like the everything that is level art is really dependent. The workflow is gonna change a lot, I feel like, with the UE5. When I'm gonna jump to UE5, there is a lot of new features and new cool features with UE5 for the environment. Anything that is like nanite for the so-called unlimited polygon, or the new lighting system. It feels like I don't want to. It feels like it would be a bad idea for me to start in UE4 and then switch to UE5 in between. So that's why I've been waiting for the level art so far. A sort of game style showcase. Yeah, exactly. Like really, but it's really the vertical slice is really useful when you are in a team, because it helps the team to understand what kind of games everybody is making, because it's really hard at the beginning. At the beginning on a project, especially when there is a lot of people working on the project, to have a clear idea of what kind of game you're making, because you could, even if you have points describing, oh, it's gonna be a game like this with some reference, look at this reference, look at this reference, but it could the vision could be different for everybody, because we all have different sensibility, and we all playing different games, and we all liking different art styles. So until we have something, you know, really in front of us in the screen that we are moving around, and it's something that's close to a definitive look, it's hard to for everybody to be on the same page. So a vertical slice is really useful when you got a team. But the thing is, I'm working alone, so this kind of thing, I'm not concerned about sharing my vision. You know, my vision is my vision, so it should have any. I shouldn't have any problem with you know, having a vision, in a way, not having a vision, but at least explaining my vision. That's the main benefits of working alone. So maybe a vertical slice is not necessary. Maybe I should. It's not something that is as useful for me as it is for a game worked by a team, but it can be really useful for anything that is marketing, presentation, sharing on I don't know, Twitter, YouTube, you know, making some small videos explaining what the game is gonna be. Maybe trying to find some funding, you know, it could be something. It's not a priority for now. I'm not necessarily trying really hard to find any funding, but at some point it could be useful. Yeah, the lighting seems to be crazy good. It seems to be crazy good, but there is some caveats in the lighting. There is some, you know, crazy good features, and then some not so good conditions for that to be working properly. And so I really want to test this, and that's the reason why I was waiting to UE5 before doing any level up. I want to, you know, feel those constraint, you know. I want to understand what it's gonna be what kind of constraints I'm gonna have before doing any producing too much content. That's after that I might realize that, oh man, but with the new Lumen it's not gonna work like this and stuff. But Nine, do you think games from UE5 will weigh like 500 gigs, 750 gigs? Frankly, that's a good question. I don't know, but it's definitely gonna be bigger. I don't see how it could. I don't see how it's gonna stay the same size as before. The thing is, it's not necessarily the geometry that is the biggest in game. What I mean by geometry is it's not necessarily the file that got the polygons that has the biggest size right now in a game. Right now, it's everything that is texture. So if you want big texture, that's right now it's what it what needs the most size, you know, on a disk. But definitely, if you're cranking the level of details for geometry, it's gonna start to. You're gonna have to pay a lot, you know. You're gonna start to be. It's not gonna be minim, you know. It's not gonna be. It's gonna start to. You're gonna start to feel it. I'm pretty sure. So 500 gig, maybe not, but yeah, I feel like it's gonna be much better, much bigger than what we have right now. But I also know that they are working a lot on Epic is working a lot on solution to compress, you know, the file. So maybe they're gonna be able to counterbalance the fact that we're gonna feed, you know, really big file size. We'll see about that. Okay, alright, so what do I need also? What do I want to do for 2022 is the question. So do I really want to make a vertical slice? I'm not even sure I want a vertical slice. The truth is, I feel like what I want is, and what I don't have is a gameplay loop. What I mean by that, right now we got the right now we just have the combat, and in my game design, I know that's I know the game loop. I know the game loop is supposed to be you are in the hub, you're taking some mission in the hub. The hub is the guest house, so you have some guests coming to your guest house. You have to take care of them. You have to make some cooking. You have to make some entertainment stuff, like yada yada yada. And that's gonna be like for the evening and the nights. And then during the day, you're gonna take some mission and you're gonna go on in some instance level and you're gonna do some fightings. And I feel what I would really love to have for 2022, it would be like a really early state of this loop, you know, this kind of just one mission and maybe just one guest and just one activity in the guest house, but having this loops functioning. So that's okay, there is this guest, it's giving me a quest, I'm giving him food, he's giving me quest. Then the next day I'm doing the fighting, and then I'm going back to the hub, and there is another guest giving me another quest and stuff like this. So I feel like for my project and for the way I'm doing this project, meaning I'm doing this alone, so there's just one people working on this, I'm probably it's gonna be a better direction to go rather than the vertical slice, because I realized that I don't really need a vertical slice actually. Since I'm alone, it's not really necessary. I'm alone. I'm not trying to find any funding anywhere. for now. Maybe later, but for now I don't need any finding or stuff like this. I think it's too early for that. So instead, I just want to make sure I got not even a nice game loop, but just a game loop, so that I can keep building on this and keep fixing stuff and refining it. Maybe the first mission to read the guest house of enemies. That's interesting. Do I want to make some mission inside the guest house? I didn't even thought about this. Do I want some mission inside the guest house? That could be yeah, that could be interesting. But frankly, I could even go to just, you know, a gray level. I'm gonna go with a really simple level, a gray level, maybe if I don't have the time to make the art direction, because I really want to have this system where, you know, you are picking a quest, because doing a first mission into the guest house place, it's already like it's already an exception, you know. It's the way I'm seeing it, it's not gonna happen. If it's happening, it's not gonna happen a lot. It's not gonna be the usual, you know. But right now I want to find the usual, you know. And in my head, the usual is gonna be going outside. So I need to have this, you know. I need to have this guest house in the evening, outside during daytime, and going back to the guest house. So I want to find it. So maybe for the first mission, maybe not inside the same map of the guest house, but that's something I'm keeping in mind. So yeah, let's go with that. Let's go with first game loop. I think it's gonna be really important. So this one is pretty high level, and it's something that's it's really a broad thing, but it's gonna be an interesting one. So now that I have decided I want to go the game loop way inside of vertical slice, it means that it means that I'm gonna have to make a blocky of the first map. Yep. And so if I'm going back to my, let me see, Atlassian project, my Confluence. Come on. Come on. Give me a little bit of time just to log into my account. Okay. All right, so that's the my game design document. So I put that on Confluence. So if we are looking to the game structure, I already got a kind of a schematics. Okay, yeah. So the thing is, it's all in French, but I understand myself. So We also have the this idea of creatures to capture, and that's gonna help us into the management of our guest house. That's probably something that I'm gonna keep for later, because that's one feature that I really want to have, but depending on how the project is going, if it's going really slow, I might cut this feature. So that's a feature that might be cut if really I've been too ambitious on this project. I feel like I've been too ambitious on this project. So that's why maybe I don't want to do it too quickly. It's all gonna depend on how quick I'm gonna be able to find the game loop, and how quick I'm gonna be able to find the game feel. If things is going smoothly, I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna try to work on this. If things is going terribly, that might be something that I would like to get. Still, I'm gonna put that into my Trello, but that's gonna be for maybe. Let's make another list, like long term. I'm gonna create like first pass creature. What an organization next to my game design document on an old what an organization old notepad. Yeah, I really wanted to look like a serious developer, you know, so that's why I went the Confluence way. Try to impress people that's looking at my Confluence and saying, hey, you got some schematics, it's working, eh? City action game, this would be stupid. Yeah, but I want to have this silliness. I want it to be a city action game, but silly in a good way. Like it's so good it's silly, right? Making sense? Okay, so yeah, so that's the thing. Do I have enough for now? Can I think of something else? So yeah, so if I want the third game look, I need to have the block here of the first map. I need to have, so we say that the creator is gonna be for later. What do I need for the game loop? I need to implement the I feel like I need to start implementing the economy of the game. So what I mean by that is, when you're doing your mission, what do you earn and how you spend it in game. So it needs to have incentive, you know. It needs to have an incentive on why you're doing the quest or why you're doing the mission. So you are gaining something. So it is it some resources? Is it some I don't know, some loot? Is it? But it needs something that you feel there is a progression. So yeah. First pass game economy. That's funny for a solo developer. Exactly. Stupendously silly. Yes, that's the term. That's what I mean by that. Yeah, so the game economy is something that I need to keep in mind. So that's sorry about that. Okay, so are we good with that? So where is Dropbox? Downloading 4 files. That's it? Only 4? Wow. It's telling me that it needs 2 days. Damn, it's not gonna be for today, I feel like. Alright. Yeah, so it needs like 40 gigs again. It needs to download 40 gigs. It's a lot of small files, so it's usually taking more time. Okay, so I guess we won't be able to see if the Unreal UE5 is working today. That's something I really wanted to try, but it's gonna be for the next stream. So yeah, I got a feeling that this stream is mostly gonna be about talking and thinking. Sometimes it's good to do this kind of things. And yeah, actually designing. So let me see. So let me see. So we got this for March 2022. I should say April because March is almost over. Yeah, maybe I'm gonna rename that for April because yeah, March is already over. So let's go April. Oh, I could do that. I could do that today. If I can't open my project because of Dropbox, I could do that today. Would be a good task actually. I just want to try to think a bit more something else. If I can't see anything else. So we got. Let's get back to our schematics. Oh, we also need. Yeah, this one is gonna be a tricky one. Okay, so we got 3 kind of kingdoms. So 3 territories. So that means I need to think about how each of the territories or kingdom or state or whatever is looking, meaning that how the design of the clothes is or how the character the characters are looking, you know. That's gonna be something that I'm gonna have to make some design thoughts about this. I already kind of have a bit of an idea of where I want to go with them. We got 3 kingdoms. For now, I'm trying to think of something like one is gonna be inspired by the a little bit Chinese inspired. Another one is gonna be more Persian inspired, and the last one is gonna be maybe more Turkic and Mongolian inspired. We'll see if that's making sense, or might I'm a little bit scared that the Chinese and the Mongol inspiration might be too close. Maybe the third one might be more occidental and more like Greco-Roman. Might also be an idea for that for the third one. But yeah, I'm gonna have to find the design for that. I don't want them to be like this is China or this is Iran or this is you know, Greece. I don't want that. It needs to be still you know, it's not our universe, but I still want to have some inspiration from there. So let's go with that. So we need also art design for each kingdom. So I'm gonna call them kingdoms for now. Okay, and then when we got the design, we're also gonna have to think about a way to quickly generate characters, quickly generate NPCs. So the guest that's coming to the guest house, we need to have a little bit of variation in the guest. Obviously, we don't want to have always the same character, you know, coming to your guest house. So if I can be able to find a system to kind of procedurally generate characters, I don't want to also make custom character for each variation, to make it custom variation and make it by hand. It's gonna take me too much time. The project is already really ambitious for just one person, so let's try to find some shortcuts, you know. So I'm gonna have to find procedural character, even NPC generation. So that's gonna be interesting. So on the long term, so everything that is creature related, we're gonna put also the creature art design, obviously, because I don't even have any clue right now on how those creatures is gonna look like. I want them to be a mix in between cute and silly, but that's all I got right now. I don't know anything else about what I want for them visually. So let me get back to this. So the guest house, what do I need for the guest house? Wait, I just realized I also want to have I'm probably gonna have some boss. Man, it's starting to be a lot of work, yeah? But so that's mean I need to think about boss combat pattern design. So something interesting to fight, you know, something different from the generic mobster you find on the map. Something that if I'm able to find some really cool design in the combat, in the boss combat, it will be really good. If I can't find any, or if I don't have the time, maybe I might cut on the boss. Maybe there won't be any boss. It would be lame, but maybe that's something I can live without. We'll see about that. Are you going to have an in-game world map? Good thinking. Yes, an in-game world map. I need one. In-game world map. So I'm gonna have to think of the I'm gonna have to think about the how the world is actually looking, and how should I represent that in game. But yeah, it's gonna be really really important, because that's where you're gonna pick. In my head, that's how it is, but it's gonna be on the world map that you're gonna pick the next mission, you know, when you're leaving the guest house to do a mission outside. So that's gonna be on the world map that you're gonna pick. Okay, you know what, I want to go there, because I want to either make a quest or farm a particular resource there. So yeah, so that's gonna be a really important one. If you work on that first, it will give you inspiration. It is true. It is true, because if I'm working on this first, it might give me some insights on who are the free kingdoms. Are there people living in mountain? Are there people living in deserts? So I already got an idea of that. I already did a really really rough, world map already, but it's just in 3D and just really quickly, like 1 hour. I know that one kingdom is gonna be in a desert. I want to have a desert environment. I know that one is gonna be the theme is gonna be more the mountain, and the last one is gonna be the plain. So having this is also gonna give me a good idea on what I need for the environment. It's gonna give me how the people might look. So obviously, if they are from a mountain, they're gonna have maybe a lot more clothes on them, rather than if they are in the desert. It's gonna be like lighter clothes or stuff like this. Mountain ranges and rivers to separate the kingdom. Yes, that's already what I envision. Actually, I can open the old project. When I say the old project, the UE4 project, when the UE5 is still downloading. As long as I'm not making any save, it should be fine. But I'm gonna show you what I have right now. But yeah, it definitely can be improved. Here you go. All right, so, and then there is this, the big one. It's the guest house. So what do you do in the guest house? For now, I got three big things. But I feel like it's a little bit cliche right now. I don't see any thrill in that. So the three are like having a restaurant where you're gonna cook and make some dishes for the guests. You're gonna have another side of the guest house, which is gonna be more about cultivating and making some farming. And the third one is about the entertainment. And the reason why I want three main activities is because it's lined up pretty well with three different kingdoms, and you could have each kingdom could be specialized in one of those activities and help you. The more you got relation with this kingdom, the more you got guests from this kingdom coming to your guest house, the more they're gonna be able to share technology, and that is related to this particular activity. So you could have a kingdom that is really good at anything that is cooking, that is really known to be, the everything that is about cooking, that's their thing, Whereas you got the other kingdom that is really good to anything that is entertainment. They love entertainment. They love to dance. They love to sing. I don't know. So that's could be something else. My connection is out of order. Have a nice evening. I will soon show the last alien for my project on your Discord for a long time. Thanks. No problem, Neosoft. Have a good evening, and I will check for the alien on the Discord. Have a good day, man. Thank you, man. I am not sculpted for too long. Okay, No problem. I check that. Don't forget to post that on Discord. I'm curious. Yeah, man. Anywhere to sleep in the guest house? Yes, there is. There is already. I already work on a bargaining system where you are bargaining the price for the room. But do I want to make something with the room itself? There is one thing that I know I don't want to do because it's gonna start to be really too big, and for what I'm trying to do is anything that is how could I say that? Anything that like constructing the guest house. I don't want to make the player like constructing the rooms, like crafting the rooms. It could be like they are upgrading the rooms that it would be pretty fine. Like I already would have made the room, and the player will be able to at some point upgrade automatically the room. That could be something, but I don't think it would be wise for me to also put a system where you're gonna be able to like Animal Crossing, like you have the choice with a bunch of different assets. That's okay. I'm gonna put the bed here, and then I'm gonna put the a flower pot there, and you're gonna be able to choose from a list, because it's almost like another game, it would be like I'm doing 2 games add-ons. It's kind of already almost what I'm trying to do already, but doing a system like this is, I feel like it's gonna be too much for me. So I feel like I need to choose my battle carefully, and I don't think I want also to go on this battlefield. It seems too much. But we'll see. It would be cool, but frankly, yeah, I would be surprised if I found the time and the motivation to also implement something like that. I need to keep my feet on ground, I already feel like the game is really ambitious. I'm expecting that I'm gonna have to cut stuff, because that's how game development is. You always think of can't find the word I'm looking for, but it's always too ambitious, and then when you realize how much work you need to put into, you have to make some cuts. Like it's game development, it always has to do something like this. Is your main character trying to unite the 3 kingdoms? Maybe because it used to be one nation, or because they want a big party? It's more like alright, for the story, for the narration and why we are doing all this, what I have in mind right now is something about long ago you have one guy that was really good in diplomatic relation and stuff like this. So it was really good he had really exceptional diplomatic skills. So he was able to make that the 3 kingdoms was sharing between each of them. So there was like a golden age at this time, mostly thanks to him. So the kind of the gods of this world, the divine emperor that is reigning in the sky, something like this, to thank this guy, he made him immortal. And he brought him into the sky, made him immortal, and gave him the job of celestial minister. So big promotion. But it's really unusual. Usually not a lot of mortal can become immortal, so it's really unusual. And some immortal, some gods that was didn't saw that wasn't particularly fond of this, and particularly one that was really jealous, you know. So it was, so he put a plan. So he put a plan to make this guy lose face. So to make this new immortal lose face, and his goal was to bring a little bit of chaos into into the world, to show that, yeah, you know what, maybe you were immortal that became immortal, but you still you're still not cut off for this job, you know, of a celestial minister. So this job is just for you. You're not like us, you know. You're not cut off. You're not of the same wood as us. So you see how bad things is getting because of you, because you're not a true immortal like us. So that's the goal of this kind of god, you know. It's I keep interchanging the term between god and immortal, but that's the goal of this immortal, bringing kind of chaos in our world, to make sure that the new immortal is losing face. So to do this, he's been creating a cult, and because he can't actively do something, because it would be too obvious, and it would be too, you know, it wouldn't be like something is wrong with the new immortal if it was actively doing chaos in the world. So he had to create a cult, a secret kind of cult or sect, and that's this guy is from this cult, you know. So that's what we it's the kind of the bird cult. Is part of this, and their goal is to put distrust between each of the kingdoms, so that everybody is losing trust between each other, and so all the kingdoms starting to get more recluse and more self-isolated. So all of the exchange and all the cultural exchange, the economy, the curiosity, all of this is dead, you know, because of this cult. And when the new immortal is starting to realize what is happening, and that there is actually a foreign, how could I say that, a third party acting, you know, with bad intention in the world, is trying to seek to someone that could kind of take the torch and help this guy, bringing back, you know, the harmony and the curiosity, all this stuff. And so obviously it's gonna be you, and it's gonna help you by giving you this kind of spirit that is following you around. So this spirit is there to help you bring back the harmony in this world. So the goal is not to unify all this culture, because it's more like, so that's I don't want to make like 3 cultures gonna be one, you know. It's I want to everybody keep their culture but get interested in other cultures. So that's the main goal. It's because that's I'm one of the lucky guy that's been able to make a couple of trips in my life, and that's what always fascinates me, is the finding experiencing different cultures, you know, than mine. But I don't want them to become like my culture. It's always sad for me when I see like the some really some countries with really strong culture that's losing a little bit their culture and getting the influenced too much by another one and losing being influenced too much with the West culture and having the same skyscraper as ours and this kind of thing. So I don't want them. I don't want the three kingdoms to lose their culture and to be unified in a big, uniform culture. I really want them to keep their, to be proud of their culture and keep their culture, but still being curious of what's going on around them and exchange, you know, see how, so you're doing this, it's funny because we are doing that, and this, it's different because of that's how it's different, and having, you know, different vision. This is sounding great. You have spent a long time thinking about this. Thank you, man. The truth is, it has been really weird on the lore, because I've been thinking about it for a long time and having nothing. And at some point, it was like, all I'm saying right now, I found it in just 1 week. But it just came out. It was, oh yeah, you know, it's, but for a long time, I was like, what the fuck do I really want? And it just came out like, at some point, this, yeah, let's do this. And so that's the, because the main inspiration was the Silk Road, because that's something I find fascinating in the real life. The Silk Road is something I'm really fascinated by this. So everything that is in Central Asia and this network of road. Every time I'm thinking about this, I'm got this idealistic and a little bit romanticized version, you know, where you see the caravan on in the deserts, filled up with goods, and coming in town with a different culture, and maybe exchanging with locals some ask and custom, you know. I feel like when I think about that, I've been like really, you know, I got some really strong pictures in my head, really cool ideas and stuff like that. So the main starting point was I wanted to do something about around the Silk Road, and then yeah, I started to think about what it means for me, the Silk Road, and for me it's mostly this. It's the having this feeling of different culture, because on the Silk Road you go from China to ancient Rome, you know. At some point it was this, and in between there was all the Persian kingdom. So that's really different culture, you know. It's really different religion, really different way of thinking, and yeah, I found that's really interesting to have someone that can experience all of this in one life. So yeah, that was my main goal, you know, my main my starting point. Oh, it seems like Dropbox is done downloading actually. So maybe we could see if I can open this on this computer. So let's try that. Alright, so Silk Road 500. Let's see. I'm suspecting that it's gonna take a little bit of time because it's always maybe not. Turnkey report. Don't ask me again. What do I? Yeah, alright, so there's gonna be some shaders compilation. compilation. Yeah, so that's what I'm expecting. I'm going back to my Trello. So yeah, so we got that. So we got this world map. What do I need more? If I'm going back to the structure, so now we need to think about. I also want to think about the activities you're doing in the guest house, what it is. So yeah, at some point I'm gonna have to make some deep thinking about that. So let's say, how should I write that? These are first listing of caravanserai activities. Yes, right. So I think for the first game loop, we're gonna have a non-upgradable building for the guest house, meaning that it's just gonna be a guest house that has a couple of rooms and it's not gonna be upgradable, at least not by not like in game like Minecraft or stuff like this. You won't build, the guest house. There won't be any building mechanics. I feel like it's gonna be way too difficult for me. But yeah. But so yeah, they're gonna have we're gonna have to make a listing of all the activities we want to do in the current area, but we're also gonna have wants to think about fun minigames, mechanics for each of these activities, because I want to have during the evening and during the night. So when you are in the guest house, or I'm saying guest house or sometimes caravanserai or guest house, but when you are in the guest house, you need to I want to have kind of like daily routine that's going on. So that's, you're checking your legume and fruits, and then you're going back and making a little bit of cooking, and you got this daily routine going on. And this, because I think is what making games like for example Stardew Valley, a game that is chill, it's this kind of you have this how can I explain that in English? Sometimes I'm losing my words. But yeah, this what seems like repetitive task is, if there is a good ambience and a good music, and it's actually making you in an interesting mood, I think. And I really want to try to find a way to I think this contrast between the really chill and resting your brain kind of session, and then contrast with the ultra action parts during the day where you're gonna fight enemies outside of the guest house. I think it's gonna be really interesting. And that's something I really enjoyed in the game. I don't know if some people know this game, but Sakura of Rice and Runes. It's yeah, Sakura of Rice and Rune. It's one of my main inspiration for the game I'm doing right now, and it's a game about during the day you are fighting monster and stuff, and during the evening you are spending your time doing rice. So planting the making the plants, irrigating the rice, and then depending the season you have to pick up the rice, collecting the rice, and then I don't know the term in English, but you know, there is some repetitive task, and I really love that. I understand that for some people it's boring and it's really not fun, but for me I really enjoy this kind of contrast between the action, really fast action, and then this kind of chill moment. So yeah, I would say that's one of my main inspiration for this game. But yeah, so where are you, Unreal Engine 5? Are you still compiling? You are out? No, you're not compiling, but you're almost there. Come on, buddy. I'm really scared of the performance of UE5 with this computer. This computer starts to be really old, especially on the CG cards. But yeah, the cards today is so expensive. I really don't want to buy a new cards now. But it's been, I think, 2 years that I've been saying that. So now it's starting to be really old. I feel like I would have to pay an overpriced CG cards, which is really not something that I want to do. We'll see. If the performance is okay on this computer, I might wait for a bit more time, but if it's terrible, I feel like I won't have any option. I will have to upgrade the CG card anyway. Alright, so that's UE5. Welcome to UE5. Let me see. It's compiling shader, so that's why it's really slow right now. But I would say so far so good. It's not so bad. A little bit weird. Okay, maybe I'm gonna leave it compile stuff. Will your motherboard accept a second graphic card? I think it does, but I'm really not I really don't like the idea of going on the SLI way, because from what I heard, there is a lot of bugs with SLI or dual cards. It's like you're adding more bugs and more glitches. Usually I think it's better to replace your old graphic card with the new one. It's more safe, I would say. And even if I I can accept a second graphic card. I would still have to buy a second graphic card anyway. Oh man, it's taking a lot of time. Are you still calculating or are you buggy? Wow. Yeah, okay, you're still doing stuff. Oh, and I forgot to show the what I mean by the world map actually. So did I put that in my favorite level? Nope. But let me see. If I'm going to levels, gameplay, MISC maybe, yeah. Let's save everything. Oh man. Ooh, it's gonna be a slow day. I got 2 Unreal working at the same time. Yeah, maybe not the brightest idea I had. Alright then, let's go back to Trello then. I feel like I don't have any other option. Okay, so is there anything I can think of? Yes, trying to think about what kind of design I want for the quest. So I need to make a listing of all the quests you're gonna do outside of the guest house. So right now I just put some examples, so I've got a couple. So I have the secure the road, bring back resources, or escort caravan, or making the guide for tourists, some rescue mission, or capturing some creatures. But it would be great if I can think of more quest mission. So listing of quest mission types would be great. Alright, so we don't have any more music. Here we go. And here we go, got the world map. Alright. So if I'm playing, it should... Oh damn. Alright, so it's really laggy because yeah, I got two Unreal Engine that is compiling shit, so that's why. But yeah, you see that's the world map right now, how it's looking like. So we got in the middle, we got the caravanserai, so that's the your home, you know, your guest house. That's in the middle of the map. And then you're gonna have 3 territories. So we got a state that is gonna be the mountain territory. So it's gonna be inside of mountains. So bear with me. It's been done really quick. It's just for me to help me visually understand what I want to do with the world map. But you see that this kingdom, or this thing, is gonna be separated from in the north by a large infranchable how could I say that in English, by a big mountain range that you can cross. So, and then to the north you're gonna have a kingdom that is gonna be the kingdom for the desert, in a desert. So you're gonna have sand dunes and stuff like this. It's gonna be separated to the west with a really big canyon that is also uncrossable. Bridge repair, building a watchtower, all of this is a good idea. All of this is yeah, it's the kind of mission I want to do. I won't put them on a paper right now because it's I prefer to have, you know, to list that at the same time, because instead of writing too much this and there, you know. But I'll try to remember them when I've been working on the listing. And then you got the third territories, which is the what I call a confederation. It's gonna be in a plain, and so it's gonna be mostly flat, but at the south you're gonna have a big river, again that's not that you can't cross. And so that's mean all of this kingdom, if they want to go to another kingdom, if they want to visit another kingdom, they're gonna have to go to your place. They're gonna have to cross by your place. So that's why, and that's the beginning, since no one wants to go to the other kingdom. You won't have much guests to your place, but the more the game, the more you are conciliating the kingdom or the territories, the more they're gonna have people going to your guest house and in your territories. So that's the idea. Alright, so maybe I'm gonna close this Unreal Engine, try to help a little bit my computer. Yeah, right now it's preparing shadows. Yeah, it's gonna be for a while, I feel like. But at least I find everything seems to be working. So there is a couple of shadows that is still compiling, so that's why we don't see them. I hope it's that, but so far it's looking pretty similar to what I have in UE4, which is a good thing. I would wait so that the shadows are all done before digging more. But yeah, right now I'm kind of happy. That's a good thing. Alright, I'm gonna try to think of a bit of more cards for today, and then maybe I'm gonna end the stream a little bit early, because this one is it's just it's like a welcome stream, you know. It's welcome back to work stream. Yeah. Anyway, I'm a little bit locked. I can't do much. I have to wait for Unreal to finish compiling stuff. So that's why it would be okay to I think to end a little bit early. So let's see if I can think of something else. It's a good start on the game world. Brainstorming. Yeah, I think it's I think too it's a good start. It's like a first pace, you know. It's exactly what I need right now. It's just nothing too detailed, but at least just giving me a direction where I want to go. And I think it's giving me what I want. So that's good. So yeah, I know that I put. Okay, so I know that I put something. What it is? First pass game economy. But actually it's gonna be 2 economy. What I mean by that, when I wrote that first pass game economy, I shouldn't, maybe economy wasn't the right term. Which I mean is that when I said economy here, it was more like what is the resources that you're gonna what is the resources that you're gonna find during the mission. So is it loot? Is it money? Is it crafting material? Is it experience? You know, and so maybe mission reward. First pass mission reward. Thinking. Yeah, think to mission rewards. Okay. And why I wanted to rename this is because we're gonna have a real kind of that's something that I want to do, is kind of a real economy things, really actually economy things in the game. So it's still the Silk Road. So the Silk Roads mean mostly and usually merchants, you know, so trading goods. You got the trading exchanging, trading cultural and ideas, but it's also trading goods. So I also want that in my game. So I want to have a trading mechanics with the guests that are coming to your guest house. So they are gonna have these kind of things where maybe some goods is gonna trade less or more, the value is gonna be up or down, and this kind of stuff, and it's all gonna depends on maybe a macroeconomy system, and also how the guest is enjoying his stay. You know, it's gonna be influenced on how the guest is enjoying his stay into your guest house. So the more is in a good condition, the more likely the less likely is gonna bargain any price and stuff like this, and the more it's gonna be inclined to sell you luxuries that maybe wouldn't sell if you didn't spend a good time in your guest house. So I need also something like this. I need to work also on the economy system. Macroeconomy system. So how should I call that? Market economy? Yeah, maybe market economy. Yeah, for the mission rewards, I don't want necessarily to say resources, because resources for me refer to like stuff you loot for maybe crafting or stuff like that. But the mission rewards could be also experience, or it could be also weapon, or it could be also skills, you know. So that's why I wanted to find a broader term for this. But for you, it's gonna be market. Let's go with first pass market economy. Yeah. Right. I think we have a bunch of tasks. We are starting to think of a bunch of tasks there. So now what it means is that every month I'm gonna be able to kind of pick, you know, into this list and try to pick, and so that's and then start working on this. So it's gonna be easier for me to kind of plan a little bit more what I want to do for the next months. I'm not saying I want to do everything here this year. I think it's gonna be impossible. There is too much stuff to do. But yeah, the main idea is to maybe do a first pass of everything here, so that I can have a game loop. I can have a game loop so that even if it's not good, and it's probably not gonna be good on the first attempt, but at least I'm gonna have a game loop where I'm gonna be able to improve on this and detect what is the thing that is working well and what is the thing that actually doesn't work together very well. So that's why I need to have all of this to know if my game design is good or not, and it's probably not gonna be good, but then it's gonna be easier for me to detect what the issue is. All right, so I think it's gonna be that's gonna be it for today, unless the compiling is not done. So I think it's gonna be it for today. It doesn't seem like we did much, but sometimes talking is good, and I spent a good time. Actually, I spent a fun time. I like that, this kind of streaming, a little bit more relaxed and a little bit more into thinking process. That's good too. But yeah, hopefully next stream is gonna be a little bit more into Unreal, getting back into Unreal. All right. Thank you very much, guys. See you for the next stream, which is gonna be, we're gonna keep the same schedules, meaning that we're gonna have one streaming on Tuesday and one streaming on Thursday. During the weekdays, it's gonna be around 6:30 p.m. EST, and then I will also do streaming on the Saturday and Sunday, and it's gonna be 10:30 a.m. EST. Alright guys, see you next time, and thank you for being there. See you, bye.